Yo, what's good, YouTube? ZAMCRO here, aka Scoop, back with the BRL Season 3, Week number 8, taking on the Northern Weasels. Pretty potent squad, as you can see on screen. The Talonflame, Mega Gallade, Rotom Mow, Whimsicott, Druddigon, Quillfish. He also had Ferrothorn, or excuse me, not Ferrothorn. I have Ferrothorn. He also had the Mismagius, Miltank, Togedemaru, Crocodile, Scizor, and I think that was his full roster. And of course, we have Megalopen, Garchomp, Volcarona, Rotom Ghost, Milotic, Mandibuzz, Slurpuff, Viper, Stunfisk, Masharna, and Ferrothorn. Z-move users being Garchomp and Volcarona, his being Talonflame and the Crocodile. So we decided to bring a Megalopunny with Fake Out and Quick Attack, double priority with dual stab and drain punch in return. We got a Rocky Helmet Garchomp with Stealth Rock, Dragonflaw, Earthquake, and Flamethrower. A Fiery MZ Volcarona with Bug Buzz, Fiery Dance, Roost, and Quiver Dance. Very, very, very bulky. With an offensive Milotic with the competitive ability and an Adrenaline Orb with Surf, Ice Beam, Recover, and Haze. Pretty cool set there. We've got Ferrothorn with the Mental Herb so that we can get up our Stealth Rocks and potentially Spike Up as well. We've got Explosion and Knockoff. And then last but not least, we have a Choice Scarf Rotom with Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, and Defog in case he brings like Toxic Spikes on Quillfish or something like that. Of course, we do force that thing out. He does decide to bring the Druddigon, most likely his Stealth Rocker, as he doesn't have any other Stealth Rockers in this matchup, in particular with the 6 months he brought. He also has Quillfish, which could set spikes or toxic spikes. He's got 3 potential defog users. Of course, Talonflame probably not going to be a defog user. And Mega Gallade and Talonflame together are really, really potent. So, yeah, let's just hop into the match, I suppose. Like I said, Druddigon probably his most likely lead to get up rocks early to weaken my Volcarona. But then again, he may not pack rocks as, just keep him off the field for his Talonflame. Could be very important to him. So he does lead off with the Druddigon. We get that right as we lead off with our Rotom. As he pulls a switch into Whimsicott, we're just going to Volt Switch out. He doesn't have a ground type in this matchup, so it's fantastic for me. I'm able to get in my Ferrothorn as he switches back into his Druddigon as we get rid of that thing's item, revealing a Life Orb. So this thing probably has some kind of fire coverage. I'm going to switch out in the Garchomp here because we know he's not going to go for a Dragon type attack. More than likely, anyway. He gets rocks up. We get rocks up as he goes back into the Whimsicott. And he makes a nice double here into his Rotom Mow as I go into Ferrothorn. So now he could burn me. He could trick me. He does reveal leftovers, and he does reveal the Will-O-Wisp. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but we do get a Spike Up. So let's see if this thing has Defog. As our opponent will more than likely be forced to Defog now, as we will be able to get rid of his item. Unfortunately, we are burned, so the damage doesn't do much. Still, getting rid of his item is good, but he reveals the hidden power. So, really, really spooky for me. I'm not going to allow him to just knock out my Ferrothorn, though. I do double out into my Volcarona here, and I'm just going to click Fiery Dance. I don't want to set up just yet. There's no point in it, as he has Quillfish and Druddigon around, as well as the Talonflame. So he brings in Quillfish. I'll pull a switch out in the Garchomp, not wanting to take a liquidation, and I'm going to be able to get my rocks back up. However, in the off chance that he was like Shookaberry, or probably not Shookaberry, but in the off chance that he was Ice Beam and wanted to stay in there, I went for the Earthquake there to go ahead and knock out the Quillfish, as I was not intimidated. But he does pull a switch out to his Rotom. He did reveal hidden power Fire, though, so he's not going to be able to knock me out or anything like that. He just doubles back into Quillfish to get in the Intimidate as we get our rocks up. So now we're forced to switch. But he clicks Protect. So that's really, really good for me. However, Volcarona staying in here is probably not the play. So I'm going to switch back out to Ferrothorn. I don't mind this thing going down at this point. It will give Garchomp opportunities to come back in. It can give Rotom opportunities to come back in, as well as Megalopunny opportunities and things like that. So my opponent defogs here. We're just going to spam stealth rocks as we will feint to the burn, and now we have our rocks up, which is fantastic for us. So I bring in Volcarona immediately to pressure him. I don't want him to be able to defog, so I do want to click the Fiery Dance here. Knock him out. We do pick up the knockout there, which is good for us. Now he goes into Quillfish, and this could be problematic, but what I'm actually going to do is Quiver Dance up, expecting him to protect. But, unfortunately, he does not protect. He goes straight for the liquidation, does 80%, and I'm left at 20%. 20%. So if Mega Gallade has Shadow Sneak, he's probably likely to knock me out despite, my max HP investment. But, yeah, I am at +2 special attack now, and I do have the Fiery MZ. So I'm going to fire off a Inferno Overdrive and try to knock out this Quillfish. And we are actually able to pick up the knockout, so that's really nice for us. He goes into Whimsicott, hoping that he was Prankster, but he forgot that he was actually Infiltrator, I believe, to bypass subs or something like that, and not Prankster in this matchup. But he pulls a double, and this is what's going to actually cost him the game. Second second the Whimsicott was the play, as this thing right here could still take a hit as long as I didn't set up any further. And obviously I wouldn't try to set up any further versus Whimsicott, as it could Encore me or Thunderwave me. So go for the Fiery Dance, and now it's going to be a 2-hit KO on this Druddigon. Otherwise, had he brought Druddigon in after the Quillfish went down, he could have taken a hit and knocked me out, as he did reveal to be Life Orb, so probably offensive, and me being at 20% means he could easily knock me out. I'm not sure what happened there. So he goes out the Whimsicott, doubles into Druddigon after he realizes he's not Prankster. And that's going to be the beginning of the end, as Volcarona should be able to just clean up the match here at this point with Fiery Dance and Bug Buzz, +2 Fiery Dance, or excuse me, +3 Fiery Dance, being able to knock out Talonflame after Stealth Rock's really nice for us. And yeah, a little bit of salt in the wound there, getting all these special attack boosts, but I don't think it ultimately mattered in the end, as I still had Mega Lopunny and he had no means of resistance or anything like that. But yeah, it's going to be a good game. We come up, Volcarona sweeping him here, but it was a fun game. I felt like the Hazard War, him defogging and things like that was really nice. And just putting Volcarona in a position to win and get some of the 50-50 right, where he stayed in with Rotom to try to defog when I put Fiery Dance, as well as him going into Whimsicott first instead of going into Druddigon. He did get me on the liquidation play, where I predicted his Protect, maybe scouting for a Z move, but you can't win every turn, right? But yeah, that's going to be it. Let me know what you guys thought about the prepping the plays on both sides of the field. Volcarona picking up 6 knockouts. Are you kidding me? Definitely MVP of this match and probably on the thumbnail. So let me know what you guys think about all of that. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.